Hey, what is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, I filmed 9 holes at Hornets Nest Park. I was playing with some of the members of a local YouTube channel / Instagram page called Queen City Disc. I'll link their channel and Instagram in the description below if you want to go check them out. But anyway, yeah, we played 9 holes. I ran into some issues with my microphone, so I wound up not being able to record audio for this video. But I didn't want to waste all the footage. There is a tournament going on over at Hornets Nest Park this weekend, so I thought it'd be fun to film a lot of my shots and then just a little kind of random bit of Queen City disc shots as well. Queen City is a group of players, some amateur, some professional, out here in Charlotte, North Carolina, and Hornets Nest is one of the most iconic courses in the area. Every once in a while you see players like Brian Earhart, you'll see Big Germ, occasionally Kyle Klein. And yeah, there's some really iconic holes, including the over the water hole 2 here. And you see me barely miss the ace by just a very small margin here. But this could be a very nerve-wracking shot when you have to really just absolutely blast one over the water. Christian here is very brave. He threw 2 of them over the water. He threw the new Paul Macbeth Test Flight Kratos, which I'm not even sure are available to the public yet. So I'm not really sure where he got those from. I know Anthony Barilla had them, but yeah, Christian was out there throwing them today, and they seem like a really good disc. I almost aced this hole 2 times with my Yeet Street Discs Petra. And yeah, this is the FPOT. The MPOT is just way too risky. And then the tournament they're playing this weekend, they're playing the FPOT to the island there, and you can see Christian almost puts it in with the Kratos again, which is very brave to throw, at this point, an irreplaceable disc on one of the most deadly holes on the course. So yeah, we threw a lot of random shots out there, and everybody threw some really awesome shots today. And we also hit a lot of trees today. So yeah, anyway, I just didn't want to waste the footage, so I thought it'd be fun to just kind of show you guys what it's like to play at Hornets Nest. And yeah, I was playing with some cool people, so I thought it'd be fun to show you guys some of their shots as well. I went with my Gateway Element here, and it's a disc that just goes really, really, really straight and also really far. But you can also do what Christian did and go with the Flex forehand. If you throw a little bit farther than me, you'll actually have a look at the birdie on this one. But I find this to be one of the most difficult par 4s on the course, and overall it's one of the toughest par 4s in North Carolina. So this is a hole, if you can just lay up for par, you're pretty much still in pretty good shape. I pretty much threw all of my upshots today with the Neon. Yeah, the Neon is still a disc that I'm really enjoying, but I think I need to put the Berg back in to complement it. The Berg goes a little bit longer and straighter. Believe it or not, the Neon, it just drops. And people say like the Neon is what the Berg is supposed to be. The Neon is just a special upshot disc, but it definitely needs to be complemented by something with a little bit more push for when you're sort of outside that 120 to 150 foot range. You got something that goes a little bit farther. Now this gentleman here, his name's Parker, and he throws absolute missiles. His arm speed is insane, and you'll see him throw some pretty big distance shots out on the course today. Then there's Riley with his Vanish. He's a big MVP thrower, throws a lot of MVP discs, and yeah, he's able to put some really impressive lines out there. Again, I know it's a little bit unusual to not have the normal audio in the video, but Hornets Nest is a course that a lot of people, I feel like, dream of playing, and we see a lot of tourists out there as locals. You can kind of see people pull up from all over the place. There's always a few different state license plates in the parking lot. And you can, always know that people are coming really from all over the country to play this course. So it's definitely an absolute blessing to be able to just play Hornets Nest whenever we want. Now this hole here is an absolute doozy. Though you have to go left of this big tree on the right to hit the Mando. And you can see these two just absolutely drilling the Mando tree, which definitely happens to the best of us. But then we're going to see Riley with his wave really putting one through that mandatory, putting himself in possible birdie position. And then I'm forehanding my 2X Kristen Tatar Grace. Christian tried to block the view of that shot, but he luckily ducks at the absolute last second. And then Christian throws probably one of the best shots of the day. He actually skipped it off of the speed bump and threw a really great shot. My drive landed here, and I was able to hyzer flip the Stig all the way up to the basket to get into range for a fairly easy birdie. The Castoplast Stig is a disc that it fits very in a very similar spot to the Latitude 64 Brave that I'm really enjoying. I'm not sure if the Stig will fully make the bag, but it's definitely something that I've been enjoying throwing. It's a little bit slower and doesn't go quite as far as the Brave. But I think the Stig, yeah, it definitely has a lot of potential to go in the bag, but I just need to really decide if it's too much overlap with the Brave or if it's something that I can, you know, justify putting in the bag with the Brave. And that's something I'll only really be able to decide in an open field setting. And then here we have Parker. You can just see how easy he is just generating so much arm speed. He's a guy who's got that kind of form where he gets a true full reach back. And with that full reach back and with really good timing, you can just see the type of power that he generates on that shot. And then I almost gave it a good bit on the long putt. And then Christian actually almost threw it in with a forehand P2. He's one of the few players I've seen that actually forehands the P2. We've got a really good shot. We got another tough par 4 here. Grant, he almost trips and falls. He goes into nearly a full split and puts the best drive of the bunch way down the fairway. This is just another one of those holes. It's a really tough par 4, and if you don't throw a good tee shot, you're really not going to be in range to get the birdie. You have to throw 2 really, really great shots to get yourself, you know, the opportunity to putt. And yeah, that's going to be another really tough hole, but with a really great green. This hole here, probably one of my favorite par 4s in North Carolina. You've got to hit this Mando tree. Going straight is a premium. You need to go in as far and as straight as possible. I let Christian throw my Latitude 64 Brave here, and this is going to be an absolutely optimum drive for this shot. You want to throw absolutely straight, throw as straight as you can, and yeah, it's going to be able to get you a look up to the next tunnel to possibly earn yourself a birdie. We've got a fun little Simon Lizotte nature moment here. We had a very, very tiny slug just chilling between those 2 mushrooms. And now we've got Parker, again with that awesome reach back, just absolutely ripping on his overstable MD3. I think Parker could have a very bright future in disc golf if he continues to practice and he continues to love the game. And he's currently working over at the Another Round Disc Golf Shop, which is really going to help him stay involved with the sport and help him, you know, further fall in love with the game, learn about the discs, learn about the business. And I think he could have a very bright future just with that elite power and really great throwing technique. Everybody's doing their best to put the putts in, but you guys know how it is from Circle 2. Sometimes you make them, sometimes you don't, and I think we all might have missed our Circle 2s there. Grant was able to nail his Circle 1 putt. And here's me putting the Stig up in the air. The Stig is definitely out there making a case for itself to fit alongside the Brave. We have a few more fun shots to enjoy here. Some nice turnovers. We have Grant with my Yeet Street Discs Petra right here. Oh wow, look at this turning shot, but with that integrity and stability to start flexing back at the end, and he's going to be absolutely parked with that shot. And we were all pretty hyped for Grant. He had never thrown the Petra before, and he was like, that's my disc now. Like, he was absolutely pumped. So I'm gonna have to give Grant a Petra after seeing him throwing on that shot. Well, anyway guys, that's going to be 9 holes at Hornets Nest. This is some footage that I wound up not using from yesterday because I was also having technical difficulties with my microphone. But anyway, that was 9 holes over at Hornets Nest Park. I think it's a course that a lot of people want to see, a lot of people dream of playing. I didn't want to waste the footage, so I wanted to at least show you guys, you know, Hornets Nest Park, 9-hole round with Queen City Discs. I hope you guys enjoyed the watch. We should be able to return to regularly scheduled content after today's video. But anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one, and take care.